You ever meet a goal, look around and feel nothing? No relief that it's over, or if you do, it's temporary. No real pride that the desire has even been met. It's almost like, oh well, just another thing. Feels like another thing just marked, checked. Your friends, your family, they may even cheer and praise, you know, but you're already thinking about the next thing. You're already moving on to what's next. What can I do? And because we're high achievers, successful, we think that that's drive. But what it really is us being in survival mode. It's survival. And it's the part no one wants to talk about because it's easy to just keep cheering and applauding and saying, yeah, you got this. You know, it's how success starts to feel like pressure. When it's supposed to feel good, it's supposed to bring a sense of fulfillment, peace. It's supposed to be aligned with what you want and what your desires are. But it feels like this because that's the strong black woman's trap. I see it a lot. I see it almost every day. I see it on social media. I see it sometimes in myself when I slip up. Not as much, very little, but it's still there. I see it with my clients, my former clients, with ladies I interact with a lot of people, right? High achieving women, not just doing things right, but doing the right things and still questioning themselves, still wondering, why don't I feel like myself anymore? What's happening? And then real life starts telling on you, basically, right? The patterns below keep repeating. For some, it's like nights, late nights, sorry. I just lost my train of thought. Late nights, fake smiles. For others, it's scrolling through texts from friends, text messages from friends who only call you when they need something. But since everything's still going on, on the surface, you're still getting successes, you're still achieving things, you're still presenting well, you're still showing up cool, calm, and collected. I don't think anyone says that anymore. Well, since it's still going on well, we don't call it out, even though there's a sense of something feeling off. There's a sense of something missing. But because, for all intents and purposes, you're still successful, we don't say anything about it. And we don't, because it's not wrong, it's just like a feeling of a disconnect, a feeling of unease, a feeling of something not quite being the way you thought it would be or you expected or hoped it would be. Your days are still full, but they are not quite landing like in the way that you thought they would. They're not landing in a way that feels good to you. So you just keep moving because slowing down might mean that you have to face it. And that's what a lot of us don't want to do or are not even equipped to do or feel unsafe doing. So for me, that detachment looked like buying things, and I've shared over and over that I actually shopped to feel worthy. It looked like buying things I didn't need. It looked like just overgiving in situations where I was getting zero, nothing, because I was trying to reward myself, trying to buy myself into being worthy, feeling worthy. It looked like me saying yes to people who drained me, people I didn't even like, and who didn't even like me, because no felt unsafe. If no felt like I would be rejected, I wouldn't belong. Not that I belonged anyway, but and that's the cost of performing for worth. Because you don't lose peace per se, you lose yourself. It's you. You lose you. Because when your worth depends on what you do, you're always doing, you forget how to just be, how not to do. Because who doesn't want to feel worthy all the time? So if you associate doing with worthiness, you're just going to keep doing so that you feel worthy. And it's just on and on and on until the point, hopefully, where you watch this and you're like, you know what? I'm done with this. I need to start feeling worthy because I'm worthy just as I am. I need to stop trying to buy worthiness through my relationships, through giving, through anything external, and and go in and bring out that internal worthiness that's there sitting. Believe me, it's there. It may be covered by layers of performance and pretending, but it's there. And that's the work that we do in Embody. We excavate, we remove, disrupt layer upon layer of performance and mass that has settled over the years. You know, most women don't clock it in the moment. They just wake up one day with all the things, the titles, degrees, clothes, shoes, vacations, and all that stuff. And this gap that just says, this cannot be it. So if that's you, just want to say that you are not the problem. If you did think that, you are not. It's the conditioning from society. It's the conditioning from our families, from the culture that we're raised in. It's not you, and you are not wrong. You've just perpetuated because that's all you knew. Looking around at mentors, at your mom, your sisters, people you admire, and everyone just seems to be performing and being applauded for the success that they're getting with very little, if any, concern or awareness that there's an internal side to things, that the woman who's performing is actually someone who has feelings, who has desires beyond just doing things, right? So if that's you, know that you're not the problem. You've just been trained to perform instead of to feel. Many of us don't feel, and we don't know that we're not feeling. It took years and years of unpacking and work for me to realize that I was not allowing myself to feel because I was scared to feel. I just kept doing and doing and substituting feeling for doing, substituting feeling for, or substituting buying things, external things instead of feeling, however it goes, right? So what has the cost of being strong cost you? Think about it. What has the cost of just doing, earning, giving, doing, giving? Has it cost you time? Has it cost you true connections, true relationships? Has it cost you money, like me? Has it cost you rest? Because one of the things too is that we don't feel safe with rest. We feel like we have to earn it. After doing everything, then you rest. I remember that I used to say for the longest, I'll sleep when I die. No, I'm going to sleep every day. I love 7 hours of sleep. But now is when I say this, now that I'm on the other side. There are many of us who still feel we have to earn rest. That until everything is done, we can't rest. We're not, I forget what the word is, but we have to justify our rest. And the truth is, everything will never be done. So does that mean you're never going to rest? So let me know what it is. Drop a word, one word in the comment. What is the cost of performing? What is the cost? And if you're ready to begin that journey of disrupting, removing, stripping away the layers of performance, the first simple, quick step, potent step is the High Achievers Guide. The link is in the video. If you want to go deeper, you can comment Embody and I'll share the link with you so that you can check out the page, check out the program, not the page, well, the page gives you information about the program and see if it's something that you that fits you at this time and that you would like to be a part of. It's my 8-week experience, transformation experience, where high achieving Black women finally start to tap into the feeling of worthiness so that they feel safe enough to drop pretending, performing, get out of relationships, romantic or otherwise, that have been draining them, that they've outgrown, set boundaries that keep them safe, and reflect who they are and respect them as who they are. We even unpack stressors that have caused weight gain, especially midlife. We look at the changes in hormones and all those different things. We help you to really just hone in on what you want at this stage of life, beyond external things. how you want to be, how you want the rest of your life to look like. So if that's something that you're interested in, comment embody and I'll share the link with you. And at this point, I want to leave you by just saying that there's no need for another milestone. It's just time for you to breathe, to pause, to breathe, to feel. And maybe that's where your real success begins. I'll see you in the next video.